Says
All right,
FD.
boys, we're going live.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
We are live.
All right. I'm just gonna point out real fast. Game tells me F is needed. Remember that, because we're gonna need F later on. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get started immediately because there's plenty of time to explain stuff. So, 3, 2, 1, go. This is Dishonored. I'm DrTChops, and here with me is John Mumrick.
Hello.
This is the elevator glitch. There's a cutscene right here. It's really slow and boring, so we just go over it instead. That skips talking with Emily. We don't have to play hide and seek. Hide and seek is slow. Unfortunately, we can't skip every cutscene, like this one. We get to just sit and be comfy with it. But I'll explain the elevator glitch. This game has like a vaulting mechanic where it's like an automatic system for either doing climb ups or vaults over ledges and stuff. And 90-degree corners in this game are kind of bugged out, and that there's like a single pixel going all the way up them that the game thinks is a ledge that it can vault up. And if you jump into it right at the perfect angle with the perfect timing, you can just kind of fly up it and vault every single frame, and you'll get sent flying to the top. And it's what we call the elevator glitch. It's pretty neat, but it's not going to be useful for all that long. Also, it does not require as high FPS as people say. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, it just becomes easier with higher FPS.
Yeah. So this is a bit of a time section.
At really high FPS, you get stuck in walls instead.
Yeah.
Like everything becomes sticky, and you get stuck in leaning animations.
Yeah, optimally you want to play this game at like 250 FPS, just because it's easier to do stuff. It's faster to do like elevators and things like that. Any higher and you'll get stuck to walls, any lower and it'll just be harder to do elevators. But you can still run this game at 60 FPS. You'll just be slightly slower.
And if you run it at 30 FPS, you get some really nice blinking. Console tier blinking.
So that elevator there was just to get enough height so I could throw myself off that wall and lose all my health right as the tutorial fight begins. That, for some reason, instead of killing you, just like despawns the fight. I guess because the game feels bad for you or something. So that's nice. It saves like, I don't know, 7 seconds or so of actually fighting people.
Coming apart.
Yeah.
Find Emily.
Also, this is the all collectibles category, meaning it's in every mission you need to collect. Is it
Runes,
bone charms. Yeah. And shrines are their separate category, but they are also runes.
Yeah. And we only have to collect the ones that are actually tracked on in mission screens because we said so.
Yeah.
So
Easier way to verify runs. So intermission runes and bone charms are not counted.
So we just got Dishonored. Hold F because we got Dishonored.
What about coins? Yeah, coins are banned.
Coins are not a collectible because I don't value them. So right there, there's occasionally like little F prompts that appear in the game. If you hold F from one cutscene into another, or sometimes in the same cutscene, you just instantly skip them. Each time saves like 0.8 seconds or something like that. We do it about 10 times, so that's nice.
Oh yeah, paintings as well. Did I say that? Maybe we didn't.
I did say that, yeah. This is a prison. It is the world's most secure prison. They just forgot to put in a ceiling. And they also installed a bunch of elevators. But that's fine. And as always in video games, if you jump into water, you're perfectly safe no matter how far you fall. Which you can totally try in real life.
Soft.
And we're out. That is the single biggest skip in the game. It's like 40-ish seconds, something like that.
I think it's almost up to 50.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Depending also what other strats you go for.
That doesn't happen by accident. You think he had help?
Also, one small thing that you probably don't notice is that he's crouching when he's landing into the water. because if you crouch while landing into the water, you don't get as deep.
Yeah, it matters like 2 or 3 times on this run. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So here's a bottle. It's very
Here
important.
and here.
All right, I got the bottle. The run is saved. That saves about 0.2 or something, I think, compared to sliding into that body. It's very important. These rats are supposed to stop you from turning this wheel, but if you just jump onto those rocks, they can't figure out how to get up to you, so you're just perfectly fine. Here's a chain. Chains are slow when you have elevators, so we don't want to do chains at all. And here's some very expertly hidden supplies. Takes a second before you can actually use them, so you can just use that time to position yourself looking at this door.
Time to do the most common glitch, I guess, in the run.
Hey,
Or
Torgo.
if it is a glitch, I guess. What is a glitch? What defines a glitch, really?
It's debatable if this is a glitch, but normally you're not supposed to be able to have only your secondary weapon out. But if you just take it out while your sword animation of putting it away is playing, then you keep it out. And when your sword is out, you run slower. But when just your secondary is out, you run at full speed. So that's pretty nice.
Over here.
And here is Sam.
And I work for some good people.
So Sam is a character. He cares a lot for Corvo and the people, and he's a storyteller. He has lots of things to say. He just keeps saying things. He just never, ever stops talking. But
Also, how are we doing on saving / killing you?
last time I saw, killing was up by like $10, so it could easily go either way.
Kill Sam is winning currently.
Yeah, so there is a donation incentive. Sam is a essential character for almost the entire game until the very last mission, when finally he may or may not survive it. But if he does, that's up to you guys. You can donate during this run if we're going to keep him alive or not. It's all up to you.
Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah, so we're coming up to the
Take you up to meet
old Hound Pit pub,
The Admiral's a man.
which is the intermission place where you go in between every mission
Lady Emily.
to chill out.
Are we gonna see the guy from Testbed Terror? So the holding F thing I said, we call it ASS, or RE Storage Skip, which is no longer aptly named, but oh well. So you can hold F from that cutscene to this one, skip that prompt. You don't have to go all the way upstairs to grab this tank, you can grab it from below. Now we're gonna cheat.
Thank you. Tell me what I can make.
So, at least I think I have mouse wheel up,
You must be
bound to...
exhausted. I advise that you
Yeah, it should
get
be.
some sleep.
We could
Your
hope.
life will get even more difficult.
So I have mouse wheel up, bound to jump.
You should rest.
And for some reason, if you do a jump input right before this load screen, which I do by just free scrolling my mouse because I'm a cheater, the game kind of messes up your positioning and it resets you to a default position, which happens to be right inside of this cutscene that gives you blink, which is really convenient. And you can storage skip the cutscene, which is also good. So now we have blink, and now the game is actually cool, and it's fast. Most of the game from here on out is managing your blinks and managing your mana.
So if you don't blink for a little while, your mana will regen. So we're going to do any or all collectibles in parenthesis yes, meaning he will pick up some DLC items, which will give him a lot of money, so he can just buy a bunch of potions. So mana management isn't as big of a deal now than it was before.
It's still pretty important.
It's still
deal, since-
more important in all collectibles compared to any percent. But
Yeah, so we're gonna cheat some more because this is technically DLC and shouldn't be allowed, but we allow it because we don't care. And I'm gonna, so, like Mumrick said, picking up all the money. So this lets me get Spring Razor, a rune, and a bunch of potions and grenades. And I can use the rune to upgrade agility, which makes me double jump. And then I equip Void Channel, which makes all of your abilities slightly better. The important thing is that it makes your blinks slightly longer, which isn't much, but it's enough to make quite a big difference in the run.
Yeah, if you run the game long enough, you'll notice the difference, especially with a lot of the tight blinks, where you... Before, they could be almost like close to impossible, and now they're just free.
Yeah, and it also allows like a bunch of really cool looking double blinks and stuff like that to cover a lot of distance really quickly. So yeah, like we said, mana management is pretty important. Even though I bought 10 potions, that's not going to be enough. I'm still going to be picking up certain potions here and there. I'm also going to be hoping for random bone charm drops. All the bone charms are always in the same place, but which ones you get are random. And if we're lucky, there's one really, really good one that I hope I'll get. Which, since this is a marathon, I won't. But,
yeah, you only get the good one called Spiritual Pool in really, really bad derust runs.
Yeah, every single time I've derusted this game, I've gotten Spiritual Pool in like every single run until I'm actually good again, and then I just stop getting it. Which actually, since I haven't played, I might get it.
And I've gotten it from the first Bone Charm twice, and both were in horribly derusting. I haven't played the game for months, and then I played once and get it.
So all that stuff there was manipulating those bugs to behave. You can explain how slip clipping works.
Oh yeah, this game has leaning, which is definitely not broken. And when you lean, you can push your camera through walls, so you can look on the other side. And since the blink is, I guess, attached to that camera, if you push your head far enough through a wall, you can blink on the other side of it. And the way you do it is you run sideways into a wall while leaning, and then you do a small turning movement with your mouse to get the blink indicator on the other side.
Yeah, it's actually like the most satisfying speed tech I've ever had in a game. I absolutely love it. And it looks cool. Also, this was all for some collectibles and for a side quest that Granny Rag sends you to do. I had to be really stealthy there, as you could tell by me rushing in recklessly. If you're not stealthy, then the guys will end up like blocking the exit, and it's really annoying.
Disappoint me. Now I
But
can stroll along the waterfront.
as long as you're careful, you can, and you're fast, you can get through there without getting blocked at all.
Go on upstairs.
Now I'm gonna not choke Granny.
Yeah, that's a strat.
So pick up another rune here. That's enough for Blink 2. That just makes your blinks a lot longer, which is really useful. And do some more movement. Okay.
And he actually picked up 2 runes there from the same place. The first one spawns earlier, but if you delay picking it up until after you've done the whiskey distillery, you skip the cutscene with Granny Rags.
Alright, so here's our first... Oh my god, I failed the easiest clip in the game. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I guess he's not gonna react. That's fine. Ugh. I'm trying to explain what's happening, but this is a lot of tight movement, and it looks really cool if I get it right, so I'm just kind of not talking for it instead. But we ignored what's supposed to be the first objective, which is the captured guy in the middle of the square. Whoops. We instead go directly to the main objective, which is killing Campbell. And since we never did the first one, his AI is just not active, and he just kind of stands there and lets you kill him immediately, which is kind of funny. The door is locked, so you have to clip through in order to actually get there, but it's fine. Out of mana.
Yeah, there's also a funny switch that you can pull, which for some reason starts
Maybe it's not my place to say.
starts their
Men of the faith.
or like opens the door early for no apparent reason. Otherwise, you have to wait for a couple of minutes, almost. I think.
So I skipped through that fast, but if you looked in the bottom right, you could see that I got all of the things in that thing, in that level. And also, we saw the only reason to actually keep Sam alive, and that is his head is very soft, and you can drop from any height, and much like water, just bounce off of him, and you'll be fine. Which is only used in this mission now. It used to be used in another one before. Also here, I accidentally used a potion rip. Even though I had to like move, I could still do the ass to skip over that little prompt. The only thing that actually breaks your ass is when you press the use button. So as long as you don't have to like open doors or anything like that, you can ass between cutscenes. So here we're gonna do some important research on Weepers. Grab that key through the wall. There's some Weepers. Alright, I learned all about them. That's good. Ah. Back blink.
Corvo. Only thought. What? Never mind. I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Is the second game fun?
It's not terrible.
Okay. It's okay casually, but for someone that likes how I don't know responsive and tight the movement feels in this game, it just feels really all over the place.
Yeah.
And the mana system in Dishonored.
The mana system's just very uninteresting. Like, one of the
in this game, mana potion restores your mana instantly. Meanwhile, in that one, it gives you a regen instead.
Yeah. Also, one of the things that I just did is I accidentally used a potion there, and in a bunch of places in this story, generally before and after missions, you get a full restore. So I just wasted a potion because I was about to get a full restore here. So that's very important for the mana routing. Generally, you want to finish missions with 0 mana left. Which doesn't happen in the second game. I think there's only one place where you get a restore, so it's a lot less interesting.
The second game does, however, have a bunch of interesting tech in the speedruns.
The Emily run is actually pretty interesting. The Corvo run is just a significantly worse version of this. Well, I guess it does have leaps now, but they're not that fun. Oh no. It's fine. Oh. All of these clips are actually like impossible, and because I said that I failed one, but it's fine. It's funny when people are always learning this game, they're just like, oh man, slip clips are like so... What? I've never done that before. When people are learning, they always say that the slip clips are like really hard and impossible, but all of the ones at any percent are like trivial compared to the ones that you have to do in all collectibles. So it's kind of funny when people complain. Man, I sound like an asshole saying that.
Yeah, well, if you're struggling with slip clips, then learning all collectibles is a great way of practicing.
Yeah. Alright, so we've collected all the extra stuff. Well, almost all the extra stuff. We're on to our main objective. First we had to rescue Emily, which there we did. We just had to open the door. And now we need to go, hey, good luck. This is random if we get good luck or bad luck. We got good luck, which is nice. So we killed the two. Ow! That guy is aggressive as heck. Athon. Please pick that up. Oh no, she ran in here. Alright, this is fine. I needed to get the key off that woman, as well as grabbing some extra potions and all the collectibles in here. That's probably the hardest single area in the run, is inside of the Golden Cat there. Just because there's so many guards and it's so close quarters, and it's really easy to get stuck. But luckily, nothing terrible happened. It was just a little bit slow. A couple of easy slip clips. It's funny
The
because
weepers can be.
no, that wasn't the
a
weeper's
bit
fault. That was just
annoying
me.
there
All right, now we just need to make it out of here. Is this where I blink? Yeah, there we go. One other thing that this game has is what's called damage cancels.
Corvo, you must have worked wonders out there in the
Depending on how far you fall into the ground, different things can happen. So like if you just fall a little bit, you'll just hit the ground, you can keep going. If you fall a little bit more than that though, you'll get this animation of Corvo like stopping himself from face planting. It's called a hard fall. But if you fall even higher than that, for some reason, it doesn't do the animation, and it just takes the damage, which is what I just did right there. That's usually what you have to do if you want to fall. So we try to make it so like we blink as straight as possible while still being in that window of damage canceling.
It's okay.
Yeah, so when you blink as like far as you can when you're looking straight forward, when you start looking up and down, the blink distance shortens slightly.
Yeah, it starts to shorten like significantly the more up and down you look. Also, this cutscene is the second longest in the run, and it has the best dialogue in the game.
Young Lady Emily, I'm Callista.
Well,
I'll be caring for you
other than one thing that only NLG sees.
If you don't play NLG.
Would you like to see your room in the tower? Can I see it? Yes.
NLG has two really hot moments. Unfortunately, you skip one of them now.
Good.
Yeah.
I think I'll like it here.
Retribution.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, the art dealer is really an interesting man.
Armed with a blade,
with some interesting hobbies.
And with the Pendleton twins gone, our own Lord Pendleton will assume.
So this is very important. I need to look up because it makes Piero be closer to the door when I want to go up there because I want to shop right now.
But for now,
I don't know why looking up does that, but I am absolutely certain that's actually a thing that matters. I also shoot the wall to make him turn around, so I don't have to wait for him to turn around. And more potions! And grenades, because you can always do with more grenades.
Corvo.
I haven't really been looking or paying attention to my bone charms all that much, but I don't think I've gotten anything useful. Well, I got like Twist of Fortune earlier, but that's not really all that useful. Whoops.
Yeah, generally there are a couple of bone charms that increases. There's like one that increases the mana pool, one that what is it? Has a chance of not consuming mana, and one that has a chance of fully refilling your mana.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, there's Spiritual Pool, which is like incredible, amazing, must-have. Oh my god, buy. And then there's another 3 that are like could be worth it, maybe.
If you can combine them, they can be pretty good.
Yeah.
But still, pretty unreliable.
You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov.
I think only one of them is actually random.
Maybe even smarter than Piero.
But it's like at best they give you like 1 blink per level, whereas Spiritual Pool will give you like several.
Seems dangerous to me.
Yes.
Kind of ridiculous.
I know.
And with Spiritual Pool you can usually skip some potion pickups even.
Wow. Okay, let's just clip through then. I've never missed that shot. Oh my god. Hold on. Got there. So, I'm gonna blame that on having my sword out, because you actually do move slower with your sword. Whoop. Okay, that was strange. This is going extremely poorly, but it's fine. This level is like both the easiest and the hardest in the game for me. That also safes are not very safe. But
yeah, he's doing a thing called slip grab. It's basically a slip clip without blinking. And just a scroll use instead.
So I'm actually probably going to run out of mana during this level, because I used one earlier and I've wasted a couple blinks here and there. But at least we get to see some cool looking double blinks in this level.
Yeah, and since we haven't really explained double blinks, it's just 2 blinks in the air without touching ground in between.
Oh my god, this is going really bad. This level is like, it's really easy, but also everything can so easily go wrong. It's really strange. It's probably my least favorite level, other than like prison, which doesn't count.
You get strong arms at least.
Yeah, I do have strong arms. I don't really need it though. I'm choking fast enough on my own. Okay, that was odd. I got stuck on something.
I now turn my hope.
We're gonna do this clip because why not? And this clip's free every time. And I don't have enough mana, so I'm gonna walk a little bit.
Position himself. He made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
For some reason, this screen goes white, like pretty much every time in AC, and it doesn't in any percent. I don't really know why. I don't know what affects it. I'm pretty sure they announced they at least won't make any more Dishonoreds with these characters.
It'll be a shock him waking up in the straw.
If they do make more Dishonoreds, it'll be fresh cast.
Woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
But I really don't.
They should have the Dishonored with the outsider just living as a normal person.
He just becomes an assassin and gets his own powers from himself, but not himself. Oh yeah, Dishonored 3 will be Battle Royale. Yeah, that's right.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Not really a fan of what they did to the outsider in Dishonored 2 and Dodo.
Was taking her bath. She told me
yeah,
if trouble, I should always run here.
So
he really doesn't feel the same. I hope you're doing a double S.
What do you mean? Like, you can't not do double S.
It's like runs become rejected.
Yeah, so I said earlier you'd break your ass if you like opened a door. So right there, if you clip through, you can get an ass. It saves like basically no time, but you do it every time because why would you not?
I think it's a solid like 0.2, 0.3 second time save.
Something like that, yeah. And that's only if you do it like without stopping to set it up.
Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around.
Alright, so this is the most complicated mission in the game with how it works. The short version is there's 3 boils. Which one you have to kill is random. I'm going to just guess and hope I get it right. If I don't, I'm going to kill all of them because the game will be bugged out and I have to. So we're just gonna hope I get the 1 in 3 chance.
And for the person asking about Prey, yeah, some people still run that. There's actually a run coming up later tonight where Lifelike will do a no out of bounds items Prey.
Alright, so we got bad luck, so we have to kill all 3. She was in the doorway, but it's fine. I'm gonna start that guy for safety. But yeah, you clip out of bounds and you read a note that's out of bounds, and if you're lucky, then it'll just automatically complete the objective because you already killed one. If you're not, then what the heck? Okay, I was stuck on the ground after going through the load zone. That's new. This is a fence boost. Whee! Oh, I touched the ground. Yeah, I got bad luck, so I had to kill all 3. That's basically how it works.
And he gives the note to the dude outside to skip some dialogue with Pendleton. But yeah, this mission is horrible. I hate it,
really bad.
Especially in any sense.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way.
Remove boil RNG.
Yeah, Mumrick loves boils because he always gets perfect luck every time, and he never has to kill all 3 ever.
Yeah, it's just a random coincidence that my current PB is not with good luck.
It's not like you've had like 50 runs in a row with bad luck or anything. No.
No.
I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
So yeah, coming up to the last mission of the game.
Yep. The last conspirator that killed the whole reason that you're going on a murder spree.
And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that.
Now we've done away with a woman.
Return to the scene of the crime, the tower.
So I don't feel a thing for her.
Yeah, Tower is another mission where it's not too difficult, but it can go so very wrong very easily.
Yes, you are in combat for a very long time during that mission, and if you screw up, then you don't get any autosaves during that time, and you can't quick save since you are in combat. So you will have to redo pretty much the entire intersection.
Long past time.
Yeah. And you're doing some very scary blinks and clips out of bounds. So that's exciting.
This is it, Corvo. Your last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you could make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the waterlock.
Also, in case you missed the beginning, we're gonna do another elevator. Yay! Elevators kind of stopped becoming relevant once you get Blink, because Blink is just so good. But it's slightly faster to do an elevator here than it is to Blink.
Yes, if you need to traverse a high vertical area, elevators are still good.
Hey look, a high vertical area.
And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
I mean, you're gonna do one more, right? Or are you gonna boost in them?
I'm gonna do one more.
I mean, this is the end.
Oh yeah, this is the end. There's no more after this. So here I'm going to piss off the guards because that makes the bad guy run away to his safe room. But it turns out there's a rune there, so we need to go there anyway. So we might as well make him feel not safe. So this is where the scary part starts, because you can very easily fall out of bounds if you just clip too far there. And then we have to do it again. And blink onto this thing, and if you miss that, again, you fall out of bounds, you die. And then you have to redo the whole interior section. Oh, I missed the door. So yeah, now we need to go kill this guy. He probably deserves it. Oh. So this is why we jump to kill people, because otherwise you get this.
Lovely animations.
Unfortunately, I did that actually like really fast, but then it ate my jump at the very end, so it was all worthless. But anyway, now we can just escape. I'm gonna grab this potion because I don't know what my mana is. Oh my god. Alright. Climb, please. Thank you. I don't even... Okay, we're gonna just do this. There. We did it. Much better. So I still need to get this one last thing.
Okay. Is it all done?
We did it.
You ready to go back to the Hound Pits? Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so normally when you go to kill him there, you like blink up to the top and then you have to like drop down and then jump to last him. But when I blinked up to the top, it actually gave me a vault straight over, and I like dropped down immediately and got a damage cancel, which was really fast. Then I hit jump and nothing happened, so it was no longer fast.
It's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing all well. Is almost done.
So yeah, we did it. We
no doubt
we killed all the bad guys. Hooray!
Easy game.
Just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things.
We'll finish it off by doing a couple asses.
Time to celebrate with your friends.
Yeah. This is a pub, so it's appropriate that we go ahead and start drinking.
So we have had no donations, so Kill Sam is still winning the bid war.
Oh, that's not for quite a while. I mean, no, this is the last mission. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You?
We got poisoned. The people who told us to kill all the other people are going to kill us now. Oh no. Also, you remember right at the very beginning of the game said needed F, or F needed. It was talking about this part. This is about a 2.5 minute long cutscene, and I have to hold F for this entire thing. Because if I do, it'll save about 0.7 seconds. I'm gonna need some help from chat.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died.
So if you guys could just press F for me. Don't press it. You need to hold it. You have to hold F for this entire duration. If you let go, it doesn't work. So you can't just press it.
Ugh. So yeah. We're in the lovely flooded districts right now.
This is the longest cutscene in the game. But at least I can do this. This is where it really matters if you got spiritual pool or not, because there's not very many potions that you can actually pick up in this area quickly. So if you do have it, it's fantastic. You can just not worry about running out of mana. But I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get it.
I recognize
those. Yeah, and since you get stripped of all your equipment, you don't have any of the potions you had before anyways, so...
Yeah, we actually try to completely use all our mana by the end of the last mission. It also means that he takes away our sword. It means we don't have to worry about doing swordless anymore.
This just in, we have $11 from Metro 72 that says F, and that actually brings the Save Sam, Kill Sam bid war slightly by $1 to Save Sam.
Oh boy.
Metro, how could you do this? How could you betray me like this? I trusted you. We did it. We held F and we saved the 0.7-ish. Alright, so now we have to escape. Luckily, they can't take away our magical powers. I mean, they probably could have just, like, cut off our hand, but no, they didn't think about that. And they trap us in, like, this whiskey vat with, like, this little flimsy wooden thing keeping us in, and, like, a whole bunch of rocks. So I don't know why they didn't realize you just clip out. Doesn't really make any sense. But whatever. Now we can be on our merry way. That blink right there used to be absolutely impossible, but it's trivial now because of Yes. Shoutouts to Yes. So we have to make a little bit of a detour to get a couple extra collectibles here. Should have gotten a damage cancel there, but I landed on a thing that was slightly higher than the ground.
This game used to have quite a few really precise blinks in many categories. And now it's just free. Everything's free.
Okay. That blink right there is like surprisingly annoying. You can like easily get stuck on stuff and not be able to actually get out of the top, and then you just fall down and it's awful. This is probably the worst area in the game, because it's full of assassins, and assassins have the pull skill, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, in many places,
Lamau.
In many places you want to jump and in mid-air blink to some place. And when you're just about to blink, you get pulled by an assassin backwards. So you can't, or so you miss that blink. Hey, it wasn't the last bone charm at least.
It's like
the third last, or?
Oh, jeez. That was almost like terrible.
4 left, I think?
There's not many left. Ugh. Yeah. So right there, we had to sneak up on Dowd and pickpocket him, because he has a charm on him, and if you alert him, then you have to fight him, and it takes a while. Also, shoutouts to elevators. One last time. Oh, jeez, that was not even close to right. So, it's still worth it to get Spiritual Pool that late. It's not... I almost blew myself up with that whale oil tank. That's new.
Yeah, this is still like the most impactful area to have it in, so...
This is the worst bone charm in the game. You just have to slip grab it, and there's like no space to actually walk on, and it's awful.
We have a few more breaking developments if you've got some time.
Oh boy.
Go for it.
We have $5 from Monojira that says, "Save Sam, what is this, Super Metroid?"
Ha! Got him.
We have another $5 from Nemesis 678 that says, "We can't let this happen."
My boys.
And we have $50 from Sphere that says, "Buy Sam." So, as of right now, we are now 95 to 36, Kill Sam is winning.
Ooh. You know, I'm pretty sure those...
Sphere, did you say?
God bless Sphere. I'm pretty sure those weak boys, those weak save boys, will never be able to catch up with that. Pretty sure we got this in the bag. There's only like one more. Oh, jeez, it just like didn't blink there. That was weird. There's only like one more level left.
There's one interesting thing he does, or he did there that isn't as visible in AC, but he's quick saving and quick loading while in the water screen, and that will shoot him towards the end of the screen, because the lower the FPS you have, the faster you travel in that screen, and when you load in you have, like for a split second, really low FPS, which just shoots you to the end of it.
There's a whole lot of things going on that we don't really have time to talk about, and a lot of them save like very small amounts of time. Like, quick saving, quick loading there saves like a few seconds, but it's still cool. Oh my god, I failed a slip flip. It's over. So, that thing there triggers the ending, but it's on a timer. So we have enough time to go and pick up the thing while we're waiting for Sam here. And we're going to do a really silly looking thing. We swim out here to trigger the dialogue. He goes too far away and stops the dialogue. And then we blink back into him to start the next part of the dialogue. And then we do that again. And then this time we quick save and quick load. And that skips over the last little bit of dialogue. And overall saves like 25 seconds or something total.
We have an even bigger breaking development.
Oh my god.
We have $100 from Sigma that says bros before frames.
Wow.
Which brings the total 136 to 95 save Sam.
Close it. It's over.
Yeah, close.
Alright, well.
I remember hearing the Admiral
GG, I guess. Sam is a good boy.
Are you gonna give him a hug?
I don't want to risk anything. Sam is very fragile.
Alright, yeah, you might kill him by walking into him.
Literally touching him might make him implode. Sorry, Sphere. I guess Sam is gonna have another drink.
If anyone deserves it, you do.
I'm gonna be very careful to not kill him, but
give my best to Emily.
Thank you. Good job, Sam. You're a good friend.
She won't have time.
Alright, let's go finish the game. Okay, just eat my junk. Oh, nice DC. That was totally intentional. So there's one more collectible that's actually kind of annoying to get. Alright, I have Spiritual Pool, so I have like infinite mana here. This is like one of the hardest clips in the game. Alright, second trial deal.
Yeah, that clip is both hard to do and it's unforgiving if you fail it.
Yeah.
So you can just fall down into the water below the level. And
that hatch is also a massive bully, but it wasn't too bad. Alright, so we're coming up to the end. It'll be around 12-ish seconds from when I gain control here. So get ready on time. But I could do something really silly because this was a good run.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it?
Yeah, do it.
Alright, this is gonna take like 2 minutes, but we're gonna go for it apparently. Hallmark bullied me into it. So I could just end the game. Havelock's not like hostile or anything, but
this is yours.
Epic music. Alright, I'm gonna need Havelock to come over here. So now that I've accidentally aggroed him by accident, I can't finish the game while he's still alive. And I don't have any weapons, and there's definitely no weapons nearby. So I'm gonna have to do something about that, right? I'm gonna need him to come all the way up here. It's not following. It's being a little jerk right now. Yep, okay, keep going. No! He baited me! Oh! Alright.
It's over.
It's over. We don't get to do the fun. Alright, well then, in that case, time. Oh! He baited me with a sword slash. I've never... Oh, he never shoots that fast. So, what I was trying to do there was bait him over to the edge, and then you can jump on his head to knock him off the side. But I got outplayed, man. I got outplayed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. There's...
So ends the interregnum.
It's just one last thing to show off. We beat the game. We got all the collectibles. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Because I have done this so many times that it's burned into my brain. But most importantly, we raised like hundreds of dollars now. Probably like $200 to save Samuel.
You watched and listened when other men would have shouted.
Need to watch.
That's really impressive. The ending, there's like 2 main good and bad endings, and then there's a lot of small things that'll change in them depending on what happens. So like here, we never save Piero and Sokolov, so they're just not here because they're slow. I don't think this one ever changes. These people are just always happy, which is no good. But our boy Sam, there he is, pouring a cold one with the boys. God bless Sam.
Hence, when your hair turns white and
alright, that is the first Dishonored, the only really good one.
Emily the Wise,
I hope you enjoyed it.
At the height of her power,